Xbox One X. Let me show you what's going on. Well, we have a little bit of carnage. This was done by a local repair shop. These things do happen, so we're going to have to disassemble, clean it up, figure out what we need to do to get back up and running. This video is brought to you by PCB. More about their awesome services in a bit. Also located the connector. It was still stuck in the front USB module, and it has some pads still attached to it. Let's get this cleaned up and get a better look at what we're dealing with. Judging by the flux, I'm going to make an attempt to put it back on. We got one over here and a couple of loose ones up here. Hopefully we'll be able to salvage. That U one's going to be a little bit of an interesting one. It does tie into that via right next to it. One of those is ground. I'm not too worried about the ground one. But this one that veers off up here we'll have to deal with. Yeah, looks like a fun job to me. Let me throw my expected temperatures for this job. These temperatures are brought to you by the Amazon Associate links in the description. If you head to my video description and click on one of these links and buy any of this equipment, or if you buy anything during that session, a small portion of that purchase will go to supporting the channel. And I greatly appreciate you. It won't cost you an extra dime. Okay, let's give a very gentle cleanup. If we have any loose ones over on this side, so we'll just start on that side and make our way over. This side will be a little more of a careful situation. Yeah, boy, all that's left of that one is the via. Good gracious. Let's grab our pin grinder and do some prep. That's all the prep we can really do there. Using our Pico knife tip, we'll do some tinning here. The next question is, do I want to use lugs? Not really. We're probably going to have to use jumpers. This is non-enameled, so should be a little easier to work with than usual. Alright, let's get this guy on here. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting problem. By interesting, I don't mean impossible, just interesting. How best to approach this one? This one I may have to do after we solder it down. I mean, I could technically make this just one big copper pad. It is the same line. Also a solution from copper tape. Let's investigate that possibility real quick. We still have the wire if we need it. But I think we can do something a little more elegant. That is just about right. As far as width, might even be more right. We will be using UV coating to get everything where we want it. Beautiful. I don't think that could have worked out any better though. The rest we can deal with after we get it cured down. Cleaning gently. Need to get all the flux off of this. For this, I'm going to try and smash the wire a bit. Okay. It's pretty good. You won't usually see me do this. It does put some strain on the wire, but this connector can be a bit of a challenge to get soldered into place if you have to do hand soldering. So I want to give us every chance to get it in place first try. That's flat as I'm going to be able to get them. Now we're securing them in place with UV coating. That is going to be shorter to ground if we do that. Don't worry about getting solder mask on things you don't want it on. It scrapes off fairly easily. Definitely something you can deal with later. Gonna grab my UV lamp. I'm gonna let it get a nice good cure, and we'll come back after it's done. let's talk about PCBWay and their PCB assembly. In particular, their advanced PCB. They have many options, ranging anywhere from 4 to 60 layers. Many thickness options. A plethora of solder mask options. And much more. Head to PCBWay.com, click on PCB Instant Quote, and get your project started today. Alright, took a bit of a break. Everything should be very solid at this point. We'll do some touch up on our new pad, and then we'll probably have to do some scraping. Just need to get this blob of solder to thin out, wick that a bit. There we go. That should do. Let's tin our jumpers. I will be heating from below. And some wetting. We're not going to make contact with that one pad. But it's the same signal line, so push it down a little bit. Top pin is going to have to be addressed. Yeah, we didn't quite make it on this side. Or that side. We will do another flow. That much disconnected. Might as well do another flow. Don't mind trying to touch up 1 or 2 pads, but I don't want to be touching up everything. Should be doing better this time. I feel like we got most of this side, but the other side we have a few problematic areas. We'll see if we can touch it up. I feel like we may have succeeded. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. We're on the wire on that one, so that's good. We are not down here. That is a try again. I think we've gotten them. Touch up a couple of these too. Check everybody out here. Okay, I think we've successfully soldered everybody down. So I just went over the pad to make sure we're connected with the via. Hopefully everything will work out. We're gonna clean it up, put it back together, and find out. I hope this video is being helpful to you in your repair journey. Just a reminder, if this is something beyond what you want to try yourself, I do offer these services. Just head over to micromage.repair, click free quote, fill out the form, and I'll get back to you personally. Much to my chagrin, we are going to have to clean up their connector and see if we can use it, because the connectors I bought are slightly different and will not plug into the module. Yay us. I want to make sure we're still okay to just throw another one on. This will be less fun because there are not protruding pins from the side. So exciting. We'll put it back in the housing and see if we can give it a test this time. Okay, and as you can see, we are working. They're plugged into the front USB. That is excellent news. If you enjoyed this video, I think you'll enjoy this one right here, and I'll see you there.